Hello and welcome to my Thursday. It's a busy one. Been running around all morning. I had to reschedule my early meeting because it was too early. And now we're on to our second one right now at the courthouse, downtown Phoenix. On my way to customer number 2. Gotta get some petrol. And yeah, I definitely booked these too close together, and I booked the first one too early. So I'm going to the first customer now that I had to reschedule, and which basically means I'm going to be late to the next customer. But then my fourth customer isn't until 1:30, so I got plenty of time. I don't feel too bad as long as I don't show up and they're busy because the restaurant's just opened. So cross my fingers. But it's on average it's taking me about 15 to 30 minutes because I'm actually talking to these customers too. In fact, the customer I just met with, it's the first time I met her. I've been talking to her for 3 years and we just have never synced up. Every time I try to, it just never works out. But I'm happy to finally meet her. Sweet lady. But yeah, she's technically customer number 4 on the app. And her next order will be on Monday. The one thing though, here's the problem, right? The app was ready to launch, but our database is still not 100%. So I'm cleaning things up as I meet with these customers. Because I'm okay, you ordered this one time, we don't sell it anymore, that sort of thing. But then I made the comment about oh, there's some items on there you might be able to find, but those prices are probably incorrect. Because there's a lot of stuff in our database that we sold once upon a time, whether it be a one-time deal or a one-time customer, or for one customer that we no longer have, and those prices have never been updated because no one buys them. So the question comes down to, do I remove them from the database and just we don't sell that stuff anymore, or leave it in there but get an updated price? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm at. But there's a lot of shit. A lot of different cups and lids and that sort of thing. So yeah, like I said, little by little. All right. Another meeting, another order placed. We're just trucking right along. This one was a little different because he couldn't remember his app store password. He's on a Google. He wasn't logged in. And what's weird too is, and this is the first time having someone with a Google phone, when he clicked on the link that I sent him to download the app, it just launched the page. It launched the app page because you can just use it in a browser, right? It didn't take him to the store. And I was like, that's weird. So he logged in through the web, but I was like, the app's better. The web has these weird, funky little, pop-up number pad thing. And again, I don't know how much of this is because he's on Android versus iPhone, but it's a good learning lesson because I need to know these things. So he tried to reset his password. He couldn't. It just didn't work out. So we ended up placing the order through his browser. So little quirks. Like I said, when you hit the plus symbol to add one, every time it would pop up his keypad. So the first couple times it was just annoying, close it. And then after the third or fourth time, I was just type the number in. The number pad jumps up. You want to add 12? Just type in 12. He's like, oh, that's easy. I go, it's easy. It's annoying that it pops up. So whatever. So he ended up placing his order, and he's like, okay, yeah, this is better than the paper. I said, absolutely. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you think that. Because right away, when we first walked in, you could tell he was not excited. He's like, oh, I gotta use an app now. I go, it's gonna be better. Trust me. It's gonna take some time getting used to, but just like everything else in the world, once you get used to it, you're like, oh, this is better. It's gonna be better. So I walked him through his first order, piece of cake, no problem. And we are on our way to our last customer. Unfortunately, the one that was kind of in the middle that I was shuffling, he ended up canceling. His message didn't quite make sense, but nevertheless, we're going to reschedule for next week. Not that big of a deal. It ends up giving me more freedom. I ended up talking to that one a little more. And he hooked me up with a 16-ounce cup of freaking ceviche. Oh, so damn good. And he actually told me because I asked the question, I was like, so how many different kinds do you have and how different do you make them? And he's like, we have just 2 kinds, but we have these other cocktails. Cocktails, you get more creative. He's like, that one's like, you just keep layering the different seafood and different fish. There's different kinds of cocktails, which I'm familiar with. But when it comes to ceviche, it's either fish or shrimp. And they showed me like what he does to make his. And he basically says like 2 different sauces, then some hot sauce, some soy sauce, and then clamato. You shake it up and it's just fucking delicious. And I didn't even eat any chips with it. Normally I like tostada shells. I just ate it with a spoon. I literally just spooned it. It was so damn good. Well, we had 3 meetings, 2 orders placed. The 3rd doesn't place their order until Sunday for Monday. But good conversations. Like I said before, met a customer for the first time, which is crazy. I still crazy when I say it out loud. And then I spent some quality time with the other 2 customers that one I have a very long, old relationship with before I even worked with my dad. His son played basketball with Bryce, so we've known each other for a long time before I was even in this role. Stayed in his restaurant for almost an hour talking to him. And then the other customer is one of our, like I said, it's the husband and wife restaurant team. I was at his wife's restaurant yesterday, his restaurant today, but I didn't meet with him. Met with his head chef, kitchen manager, and he's the one that I work with all the time, anyways. And we have a good relationship, And he gave me some ceviche, which was amazing. And then this customer here just fed me as well. He made a special chicken tenders that he hand batters, custom breading, and then his rosemary parmesan fries were just to die for. Just total custom, like it's one of his like secret menu items, like you only know about it if you're one of the insiders kind of thing. It's not on the menu, so it was delicious. So now I'm full, not hungry. I have some fries to take home, so Tiffany or whatever can try them. But anyway, so that puts us at 5 customers on the app, which was my goal this week. I have 2 more scheduled tomorrow with a potential 3rd. I'm gonna try and get 1 more since I'm in the area. We're off to a great start. Got the 5 with 2 more tomorrow. That's 7. So next week, like I said, we'll tackle a handful of the other one-offs and get all the single restaurants on, and then we'll save the big dogs for last. It's just about 5 p.m. I've been home for a little over an hour or so. I don't know exactly what time I got home, but much later than usual. And I kind of just like chilled for a bit, like just kind of, I don't know, stayed off in space for a minute, but I was just cleaning up, putting things away, put away some clothes that Tiffany had on our bed, and was watching some YouTube shorts actually. I got sucked into one and just started scrolling. But I looked at my steps on StepBet and realized that I need like almost 2,000 to just get an active day. So I was like, better safe than sorry. Go for a walk now while the sun's still up. It is chilly enough to warrant a hoodie, and the breeze hits my legs. I'm like, brr, my face. This is the part that I hate, right? And it's only 60 degrees. I think that's what it said. 60? Come on. 61. It's only 60 degrees. In the sun, it's perfect. In the shade, a little chilly. The thing that I dread the most in the winter is cold ears, cold nose, chapped lips, cold fingers, all those little things. Gonna get some steps in. Tiffany's on her way home. We are cooking a meal from an EveryPlate, I believe is what she got this month. We have like 3 subscriptions. And it might be down to 2 now. I think it's Blue Apron and EveryPlate. No, Dinnerly and EveryPlate are the last 2 we have left. Every once in a while we'll get a HelloFresh when we get like some kind of promo or something. We'll jump on that. But she got locked in at some really good price on these 2 boxes, and so she doesn't want to let them go. So she keeps the subscriptions on, and then she just pushes them out like 3 months, 4 months at a time. And every once in a while she forgets to push it out again. So we just randomly get a box, which is cool because it's like, surprise, here's some dinners. But when she does it that way,
you don't get to pick your meals. Sierra has dinner plans tonight. She's going to get sushi with her friend. So she gets sushi 2 times in a row. I'm a little jealous. In other news, I was going through the comment section of today's vlog, and I still have to reply to a ton of comments. So thank you very much for all the birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. I'll respond to everybody at some point. But a couple comments had asked the question, when is the Universal Studios trip? Or wait, who's going to Universal Studios? And I realized I didn't actually announce it on the vlog. I talked about it on stream. I actually put up a, I guess you'd call it a donation goal. I've never actually ever asked for a specific amount of money for something, but I just threw a little goal and just say, hey, I'm taking Sierra to Universal Studios. It'd be rad if like I could raise a couple $100 just for, you know, Ubers and food and souvenirs. Really, I want Sierra to be able to get something from Hogwarts because she's super excited to go back to Universal Studios. Because the first time she went, it was hot, so she didn't enjoy walking around Harry Potter world. And 2 of the rides she wanted to go on were closed. So she's really, really excited to go back, but she doesn't have anybody to go with. Everybody, literally everybody. Did you say that again? Literally everybody that would go can't go. They're either out of town or already have plans or doing something. So she asked her dad to go with her. And so we're going one day, flying in, doing Universal Studios all day and flying out. No hotel, no bags, literally gonna have the outfit, whatever outfit we have on, we're going to Universal. And it's just gonna be daddy-daughter, just like we did at Epcot Center all those years ago. So anyway, I talked about it on stream, didn't talk about it in the vlogs. Sierra and I are going to Universal Studios, first week of December, just the 2 of us. And so that's why she got me the Hogwarts, the Hufflepuff hoodie, because we're both in House Hufflepuff. So I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to wearing it. And I'm looking forward to going on the trip.
Tips home, and as I said before, we are doing an EveryPlate. Tonight we're doing creamy roasted garlic and chicken linguini. It smells amazing. So here's the dish. We're just letting the cream sauce kind of thicken up a little bit. And Tiffany just pulled out some thick ass bacon.
That one's thin and crispy now.
Yeah, these were thick though.
Should I put those back in?
It's up to you. Yeah, you want some chew to it. Yeah, you want to dice it up.
So just call it good?
Yeah.
I'm ready to eat.
You're ready. Yeah, you're ready. And then we got some linguine here. Boom. You gotta toss it. Ooh, the bacon stirred in there. Yeah. All right, it's 9 p.m. I just got all my orders in for the night. The list is getting smaller. It's nice. Feels good to be in the field and just building relationships with our customers. Like that's the part of this job that I actually am like, yes, like that's the stuff I like to do. The walking into unknown kitchens and introducing myself and trying to sell our family, sell our business. It's just not my thing. I definitely long-term don't want to do that, but the customer service end of things, like, you know, maintaining those relationships of our current customers, right? And as we get new customers and continue to form those relationships, like that's ultimately where I see my path taking me. But for now, it's onboarding more of our customers to the app. So I got 2 meetings tomorrow with a potential 3rd in limbo. So feeling good and very much looking forward to the weekend. So, and then next week, Thanksgiving, Bryce is home. It's gonna be great. Lots to look forward to, lots to be thankful for. I'm thankful for you, giving me your time each and every day right here on the channel. Thank you so much. Push the buttons, do the things, and I'll see you tomorrow.